Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 19. We're back at Madison County, and I think I've got my voice fully back now, so we're ready to go. Does this look familiar? It's a hardy sprayer, but it is in green and yellow. It's the Stevie-fied version of it, so we're good to go here. This is replacing our R4045. I don't remember the number. I think it's R4045, the John Deere sprayer. The suspension on this is a whole lot better. See, we can go over bumps and bounces, and we can turn, and it's got a good shock system on it. The other one, not so much. It was pretty bad. I'll be honest. It did not have any shocks, but this has got a good suspension system on it, so we're good to go. All right, we've got plans, guys. So I finished harvesting. I have played a little ahead on this. I finished harvesting all those soybeans up there a while back, and the price was going up on soybeans, and I was watching it, and finally I said, you know what, I'm just going to sell them. So as I was going to sell them, the great demand popped up, and actually it was higher than that. It's gone down, I guess maybe because I sold them. It was for $1,800 and some odd dollars. So yeah, I went ahead and sold the soybeans. So we're up to 2.2 million now. I was getting nervous there because I was kind of hurting for some cash. I will be totally honest. So I think what we want to do now is buy the last fields, the final fields on the map, guys. That's it. We own the whole map after this. So basically, well, I say we own the whole map. We still need that and that. But you know, that won't take much. That's $240,000. We can get those later. Right now I'm focused on this. And right now we've got cotton planted, soybeans, corn, and yes, there are sugar beets. I figure, you know, I've seen it one time where it was anything but sugar beets and potatoes. So I figure, you know, the majority of it is in something that I can harvest. You know, we can just plow these under. We can just plow 73 and 75 under and plant them in something else. So that's what we're going to do. We'll just plow these under, or maybe not even plant them. Maybe wait and harvest these, and then, you know, all these little field drainage ditches and field roads and stuff, some of them we're going to plow under. So why not? All right, let's get that purchased. It is $1,044,000, and we have how much? 2.2. Yeah, so we're good to go there. So we're going to buy that. Whew. How much do we have left? Oh, look. We have 1.2 million left. We can buy these last two things. So let's buy that. I don't really need them, but, you know, might as well just go ahead and say, hey, we own the entire map. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it nice when you get the whole map? Now we got to work it. So still plenty lots to do around here. So this, I think, okay, over here we own, okay, these are the top fields. This is one of the fields that's in sugar beets. And this one to the south here is in sugar beets. So the plan, I guess, is to plow these under. So we won't fertilize these. We need to fertilize. What do we need to fertilize? Oh, we need to. Okay, 79. I want to get 79 first. I was looking at 79. It's planted in soybeans, and it's in its last growth stage. So we want to get down there and get that before it clicks over. So yeah, I'm replanting soybeans up north again. I have been plowing on this bit over here. You can see where I've stopped my plow right over here. I've got a limer running over here too somewhere. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Oh, he must have run out. He must have run out of lime. I'll have to go fill him up. But yeah, all of this needs to be plowed, and we'll get there. We're working on that. I've still got the cotton harvesters have been running nonstop. Let me say that. And you can see where I've gone in and picked up bales at. All the lines down here. I started over here picking up bales. Yeah, running just on that edge over there, and then I stopped. So there's bales all out here. We'll go take a look at that here in a minute once we get this guy rolling. See these ditches like this? These have got to go. Yeah, we're going to do some smoothing on this before we plow this all up together. So I guess what I can do is start like maybe over here. Put like a little end row here. brakes. Kind of get like right in here. Kind of at a weird angle here. We need to cut these trees. Cut these trees, put in some underground field lines, get rid of the ditches. And I think I can hire him and he'll go north and, or east and west here. It almost looks north and south. It's not, it's east and west. Alright, that tree is where we stopped at. Remember that. So, turn around. That tree. So we'll get right just past it here and we'll crank it up. Okay. Now this should be working. It is. Alright, good. And putting that final stage of fert on here. It would be nice if that price would go back up on the soybeans to what it was. I don't know, I guess, you know, since we sold it, and I know I've complained about the great demands before, because, you know, usually used to a great demand, like in, like on 15, it was a great demand, and it would stay that way until it was over. It only lasted an hour, but still, you know. Now the great demands, they're like, you know, well, we'll give you this much, and then you get there, and they're like, well, no, we're not going to give you that much anyway, and then once you do give them that much, they take it down right after that, so if you give them any more, they're like, well, we're not going to honor that price anymore. So, yeah, that's how great demands work, and yeah, it can be improved greatly. Uh-oh. Yeah, he sees the trees. Hang on. Let me move him over. Come on, voice, don't fail me now. I just got you back. If I talk a lot, it gets a little iffy. So, yeah, okay. You know what? Probably wouldn't hurt to put an in-row on down here too. All right, that fir tree. Remember that fir tree? That's where we're going. It keeps you running. No. All right, that's right there. Okay, that should get her. And we'll just go north and south on this side. Or east and west. I keep calling it north and south. Not north and south. It's east and west. But yeah, we're going to plow a lot of this together. Probably 84 here. And we're going to make a one giant field. I like having the bigger fields. It's okay having smaller fields, but I mean, if you're going to plant, we have a lot of large fields, I guess is what I'm getting at. And if you can see, like we have, okay, so we'll have this cluster over here, like 84, 78, 77, all this. We'll put all this together. And then there's a paved road in between these. So this makes this one field down here, unless we connect it with this, and then it'll be like all this, you know. But there's a paved road like right here, and then you have this field up here, which is what we're currently planting. And I can even plow these together once we get done there. So, so that's one field, and then you'll have this huge field over here. This is only going to be one field, and we need to talk about this area right here. Down at the original homestead. And then I don't know what's going on over here, guys. I've still got to do some planning. I've still got forests over here. We need to decide, I guess, if we want to do anything with those. I've got some trees that are stubborn that don't want to cut down. So we're going to talk about this over here. We're going to do something with it. It may not be like this over here where it's like all nice and flat and straight and, you know, all good. It may be a little hilly over here, and we may just have to deal with it. And then this down here, I think we just do some smoothing, and it'll be a nice, good sized lot filled down here too. But anyway, we'll get to talking about this too here in just a momento. Let's see how he's doing. Oh yeah, I think he's doing good. So let's go check on our cotton harvesters. So here's the plow. Been working on that. That is the older one. This is the guy planting up north. He's doing great. He's almost out, but he's doing great. Oh, need to talk about this. I may sell this. If I get to hurt, I was contemplating selling it before I hit that great demand on the soybeans. So I might sell this. I'll get the fur out of it, but I may sell this. It's a good machine, but I don't know. It just doesn't fit in with all the green that I have on the farm. Alright, gotta hit the cough button. You know, I think that cuts me off when I hit that button. There's like a 3-second delay there, something 3 or 5-second delay. Got our cultivator nice and tucked away in here. Let's see, I need to go backwards, don't I? This guy, this is what I was hauling the soybeans with. Got our homestead here. Wood chip prices, they peaked out at 153, and they're still there, so it's been higher. I'm just going to hold on to them. There's our mower that we don't use ever. Oh yeah, okay, so this is this area down here. We'll talk about this before we go over to the cotton harvesters. Been doing some work over here, cutting down a lot of trees. You can see out here, there were a lot of trees out here. I cut them down. I think I've got over 5 million liters of wood chips in the chipper. Hey, the heat's kicking on. Cool. This area here, I said I wasn't going to cut, but now with the magic of landscaping, I might cut. The only problem is I see some trees sticking up over here, and unless they're on a hill, oh no, they're just really tall. Okay, so they made them trees really tall. They're like really tall birch trees. They're not normally that tall. Normally they're like, well, that size right there. It's a really tall birch tree. But yeah, we need to, if we do anything out here, we're going to have to do some landscaping and some stump grinding, apparently. And got a half-buried car here that we're going to have to deal with. But yeah, we're going to have to do some elevating and landscaping out here if we do anything. We would have to cut all the trees, I think, maybe around the pond. Maybe, I don't know. We might can work around it. But basically, been cutting all these trees out here because, and there are pigs on the side of the hill. Why are there pigs on the side of the hill? Why are there pigs outside the gate? There should not be. That's interesting. Yeah, they should be up here. That's, oh, I'm in the cow paddock. I'm in the cow paddock. All right, watch out for the cow pies. So basically, I've cut all the trees up here. And I was thinking about just landscaping this, running the leveler from some point up here, maybe like from right in here, and just going straight across there and meeting up with that hill. And that would make this all nice and smooth. But then I got thinking, you know, I might run the leveler on out through here. And there's one of them wild trees that went flying, I guess. And there's another one. So I may run that leveler from up there all the way back here on this hillside, come up and meet with the railroad tracks, or just bring the railroad track level out, because that would be about right. And I know I said, you know, I might not do this, but I might do it, because I did it over here and it looks great. I mean, it's nice and flat over here, nice and level. So what I may do is fill this in over here, run this leveler on this side, and just fill all this in. I know I'm altering the natural landscape, but you know what? For farming and stuff, I would like to have flat. It'd be nice. Now I probably wouldn't flatten this. I'd probably leave these hills. That's what I was trying to say. These hills. Let's see. Yeah, that one. I'd probably leave that. It would meet up with it, because the level of the railroad track is probably about the same as it would be over here. It's hard to see with all these bushes. Yeah, probably about like this. Just have the tracks a little elevated with the rock here. And then come over here and just start like right here somewhere. Just take it on across. And see, it would meet up with the hills around there. If I'm even here. I don't know if I am. It'd be nice if I had like a pitch meter down there or something. But it would meet up with those hills over there. So I might not have to take the pond out. I might could leave the pond. And just fill some of this in. That would mean I would be able to cut these woods out down here. Cut these trees. That would be more wood chips for us to sell. Then I could just fill all this in, do a little smoothing, do a little leveling, do a little dance, make a little love, pretty much get down tonight, and fill all this in. So lots of trees out here, lots of wood chips out here, and that's probably, no, it's not probably, that's definitely what I would do. Let's see, John Deere. I see red. One of them is the cotton, and that's normal for it. Actually, you know what? I've been having to do this a lot. Let me check. That needs to be repaired. I'm going to go through and repair stuff. Yeah, these need to be repaired. I have to go through and check on this like every 30 minutes because they need to be repaired. And I'm just going to go through the list here. Basically, just see if anything pops up. No, that's it for now. Just repairing stuff. It's expensive. Wish I could turn it off, to be honest, but I don't know if I can. I don't think there's a setting for that, is there? If there is, it's probably not in here. I don't see it anywhere. Let's see if it's on this side. Crop destruction. Nope, I don't see it anywhere. So I'm going to say it's not in here. Are there any contracts? There shouldn't be any contracts because I own anything. Nope, currently no contracts available because we own the farm. We bought the farm, guys. Let's see. So yeah, leveling that out. It would probably meet up in some of these gullies down here, so we'd be able to smooth this out a little more. It would probably meet up in some of these, like I said, some of these gullies down here. So yeah, I think that's going to be a good idea. We'll have to bring it up maybe a little right here where these trees are. But I think that would work. Of course, we'd have government assistance with us, so there's no worries about, you know, how much it's going to cost. But we definitely have to bring it up over these trees. These trees you can't cut. These are like the decorative only trees, and there is no way to cut them. It's impossible. So we can't get rid of these. Kind of like these little bush trees on the railroad. You can't cut them either, so they'll be sticking up on this side too. But you know, that's alright. We're not going to do anything like right up against the railroad anyway. So that's the plan there. May level this off. May just bring it from this level up here. Like, find an average height up here and just bring it straight out, straight across. Which that would mean I would have to probably do the pond, but that would mean it would be a little higher than the railroad. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Cotton. Let's talk about cotton. We've got cotton bales, guys. We've got cotton bales for days. Here's a one cotton bale. I love that they're wrapped. That's awesome. But look how many cotton bales. Oh my gosh. We've got cotton. We've got cotton. I've already taken a few over there. But we've got cotton. That's pretty, I think that's pretty much it. We've got cotton. So they're still running. This is the guy over here on the east side. He's moving on up. We've got this guy on the west side. He's coming down. And we've got cotton. This thing is, the thing is, I wish I had a modified version of this to make the bales, you know, just a little bit doubled in size, like the Stevie harvester for the case. I wish he would have done this one. If he ever does, I may switch them. But this pretty much doubles our working load, and I don't mind it. You know, I'll get in here and pick them up and carry them over there. Hopefully, the prices will start cooperating. Looks like they're going down. I waited on them. They got to 2,400, but I'm not selling them at 2,400. That would be a waste of an investment. So, oh yeah, I bought a second one. I don't think I told you guys that. I had enough money. I think when I sold the John Deere sprayer, I had just enough money for one more. So I bought a second one and started him over here on the east side. So I have two now. But it's kind of ridiculous, the price of these things. I mean, you've got $485 for the in-game Case IH, and then you've got $847,000 for this one. Why is the John Deere so much more expensive than this one? Is it because that it wraps the bales? I don't know. You think there would be some kind of incentive for this thing to be twice the price almost of this one. So I don't know. I don't know why it's that much. I don't know why it's almost double. Maybe because of the brand name. I don't know. But we're going to make money off of it. We're definitely... These guys, they've been running... I don't know how many in-game days it's been, but they've been running, man. They've been going non-stop. Every time I come in, yeah, I save and shut down my game, because if not, the repair on these would be ridiculous and you'd actually lose yield. So basically, I just shut down the game, and when I come back in, I start them right up and just let them go while I'm doing other stuff. So yeah. They're still running. I've got a truck over here somewhere. There he is. There's my truck. I've picked up the bales right on the edges here and just been carrying them over to the guard station area over here. We can go over here, not that way, this way. So basically I came in here, did a little painting, put some asphalt, I guess, down, and just been kind of bringing them in here and stacking them in here. So I probably won't have enough room for all of them in here, so I may take some up to Miller's. I need to make a little area up here to store them at, like a little flat area. I don't know where that would be. I could take some of this field maybe and flatten it. I don't know. Guess I could cut some of these trees and bring this out, flatten this from this level. I think all these buildings are pretty much at the same level. Just bring the leveler and level it out this way and bring it out to this field a little bit. Just get rid of this 104 field because it's, you know, it's small enough that I wouldn't miss it, I don't think. Ooh, now that we own that, we can cut some of these trees in here, though. We've got trees to cut. Bring on the chipper. We need the brooks. So, yeah, might level this out a little bit. Turn this into like a storage yard and park some bales up here. And if I want to, if I really wanted to, I could have two cotton operations. I could have this big one down south and take all these to the guard station mill. Because I've got the other side of the guard station mill I could store these at. And then I could have a second cotton operation up here in this big field. And then just bring the bales straight over from it to this area at Miller's. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we can come up with. Definitely need to bring this level out, though. I have to watch that gutter spout, though. Don't want to clog that up. Nothing is more, I guess, painstaking than a clogged gutter. Clogged gutter. Boy, that's hard to say. Alright, so this guy, did he finish? Did he get... Wait, where's he? Oh. Well, isn't that nice of him? He's going ahead and doing our other fields. Well, he didn't finish this one. I hope it's not grown. It's not. Well, that's kind of nice of him, sir. I know you're really helping me out a lot, but I need you to finish that one before it finishes growing. I'm gonna take him down there. That's actually kind of nice because I was gonna do these anyway. So we'll bring him back up here. I need you to finish that one first, though, because we're probably gonna harvest it first since it's in its last growth stage, I would think. Yeah, I didn't do any inroads down here, so he's missing a little. Alright, let me fire him and take him back down. There's some more trees I gotta cut. Don't worry, I'm gonna cut them. If there's trees that need to be cut, they're gonna get cut. You ain't gotta worry about that. It's alright. I'm gonna come out here and fill in these ditches and smooth them out. Be a nice sized field out here once we get them all together. Come together right now over me. Alright, where... So basically just kind of inside this line, maybe. Turn it on. I'm guesstimating here, guys. That's always good, isn't it? Yeah, that'll work, I guess. So now he should finish this inside. But yeah, there's some pretty deep little holes out here in this little thing. Look at this. Look at this sharp little embankment here. Whoa, that's a hole. I think a meteorite fell out of the sky from there. Yeah. So we'll get these smoothed out and filled in here. It's great that we own this now because now we can cut these trees and connect this field over here down this way. Of course, this one goes up further, but we can plow closer to the house here past this tree line, get them cut, and meet up with this field. I may actually bring this field forward a little since we're going to go north and south on it. And I may grass this in a little right here on the edge of this. Just up to maybe right here. Of Of course, I don't know. I may not connect these fields. I put this road in by these telephone poles because these telephone poles, they are not phase throughable. You cannot walk through them or drive through them. So I may leave that like that. Alright guys, so that's the word here from Madison County. I'm going to continue working on Sturf. And he's done fired himself. Oh, he got up to this little ridge point thing here. Yeah, there's a ditch here. He's in a ditch. Ooh. Okay. So yeah, I'll be working on these fields. Making them a lot better. Put some field lines in. If you don't know what field lines are, they're just pipes. Basically, just underground pipes. Just underneath the ground there, and you can drain stuff away from areas. Back on where I originally lived at, we had field lines directly behind the house, and they kind of went at an angle down towards down actually through a field, and drained out in a drainage ditch. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, there's still a little more up here, isn't there? It's like right here in the middle. So let me back up. That should be good. Engage. Hire worker. Alright, so I'm going to finish this field, take him back up here, let him work on these, I guess. Ooh, I hear a helicopter. You guys hear that? There's a helicopter fixing to fly over my house. It's probably the hospital one. I work at a hospital, and we have helicopters come in and go out quite a bit. So, I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Fly. They usually fly if it depends on where they're going, I guess. If they're coming from another direction, they'll fly over my house. Can I cross this ditch? Can I cross this ditch? Can I? Ooh, that is a ditch, man. Alright, I don't know if I'll be able to get all of that, but I'll get some of it. Just hire him out here. Yeah, I'm missing a line there. Oh well, I'll come back and get it. It's just a little bitty line, I may not. Yeah, I'll probably come back and get it. Alright, so that's the story here, guys. I'm going to fertilize and I'll come back and get that line. So we're going to let these guys do the cotton. I'm going to get back to plowing up here. This guy stopped. He's probably empty, so I need to go fill him up. I need to fill the limer up. He's done. And then over here, I don't know. We'll have a meeting about this later on. Alright, guys. Until the next time, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. We'll see y'all later.